Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm here in Buenos Aires, and I'm going to do a video on, I'm in the middle of the street, on how many monuments and memorials I find that have fences. And so you can see one behind me, but it also has a police station right here. And so it's kind of amazing. So it's got a police station and cameras on all sides and horns and everything else. And then it's got this wonderful monument right here. And look at it. I mean, it's a gorgeous monument, but it too is fenced. And that's the whole point of this video, is that you really can't get too close to the monuments. Everything is going to be fenced and protected. And it's really nice because the monument's gorgeous and beautiful, but you know, if there's anything, placards or anything to read on it, you know, you really can't get too close to it. And that has little information things on some of them. General Jose de Santa Marina. But anyway, that's the monument and the fence. Bye everybody. Okay everybody, here's another monument that has a fence around it. But it has graffiti on it and everything else. So people must climb this fence or whatever, and it looks like there's homelessness, but that's not the point. The point is that it's fenced, and maybe it's just too close to the road to fully fence it enough to keep graffiti from happening. But and you can see the person on it. Anyway, again, monument with a fence. Bye everybody. All right everybody, here's another monument which is pretty amazing, obelisk type monument, and it says it looks like Mayo 1810. Mayo, yeah. Anyway, but again, the point is the fence, the gate, the security. And it's amazing too, because it looks like, you see the little top things, little spiky things on top. It looks like some of them are broken off or gone. So it's pretty amazing. Anyway, it's fenced and it doesn't have any graffiti. One of the things somebody said to me on my last post on this was that they kind of like that it's not open to the public and not graffitiized and looking like trash. And I agree on some level. But if it's got writing on it, you can't get to it or can't see it. So, like some of these words down here, I can't read them. Anyway, that's it. Moving on. Bye everybody. Alright everybody, here's another monument, and this one doesn't have a security fence. It has like security glass so you can see it, but it has these stones that are written that mark dates and times and stuff. But we talk about the security and there's no real gate, but if you look over there, there's 1, 2, 3 cop vans, police vans. There's a policeman over there, a policeman over there, policeman over there, so it's got a lot of security, and this is in front of the pink, the presidential pink mansion or whatever it's called. But anyway, it too has security of some kind. Okay, moving on. Okay, another monument with a fence. Now this one's a unique fence. This looks like it's a fence protecting it because maybe the small one didn't do it very good. So here's the small one inside there. And it looks like they're building something up around this one to protect it better or something. Don't know for sure. But right across the way is another one with a bigger fence. And I thought of something else. I don't know if these are national monuments or state monuments or country I don't have any idea. All I can tell you is they have a fence. And that one's a pretty good fence. It's got hooks on top that turn over so you really can't climb it and everything else. And this says Roca on top. So is this the Roca district? I don't have any idea. All good questions, Eric. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Bye, everybody. Okay, here's another monument. Now this one actually has a walkway on it, so it's meant to be walked on. So I think the fences came after the monuments, of course, I guess. I guess that stands to reason. But the whole point of this one is to walk inside and experience the inner beauty of the monument, I guess. I don't know. Just more interesting things about Buenos Aires. And I don't know if it's limited to just Buenos Aires or is it limited to all of Argentina. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Okay, here's another monument, and it too has a fence, and this one's a much more substantial. I figure with the spikes hanging over the side, it's not going to get penetrated too easily. And I'll show you what I mean. But it's an interesting monument. I don't know what it is, but see the hooks up there on top? See how they all lean over? Yeah, you ain't getting up that too easily. Not without some scratches or something. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Bye-bye. All right, another monument and another fence. So, and again, I'm still at the exact same conclusion. I can't say every monument has a fence, but I can say all the ones that I've seen have fences. And I don't know who he is, but he's got a fence. Bye, everybody. All right, the thinker, and he's got a fence. And this is right in front of the National Congress building, I think, or Congressional building. I don't know. Cool, and a fence. Bye-bye. Okay, this should have been a 3 for 4 for 5 for. So this little statue pond has a fence, and the one behind it, the stone, has a fence. What's this stone? You know, somebody could almost stick their hand through there and still graffiti it, but let's see what this is. What is the picture of? It says, I have no idea, patron saint, maybe? Patron Nicholas? I don't know. Anyway, the building over there is amazing. Does it have a fence? Bye. Okay, here's the biggest monument and the biggest fence I've seen so far. And it's out in front of the National Congress building, I think. I think that's what that is. I can tell you exactly. Hang on one second and I'll tell you. It is, come on, little map. Talk to me. It is the National Congress of Argentina. But look at that fence. That's easy 12, 15 feet maybe. I don't know, it's tall. But you ain't getting anywhere near that monument. Pretty amazing. You know, and the site is, the monument's gorgeous. It's too bad we can't figure out how to keep people from destroying them so that we can see these monuments without a fence in between us and it. All right, and you know, this one was made to climb up and then see the national building from on top, but that's not ever going to happen anymore. And again, they might open these on other days of the week. Obviously, it's Christmas week. Maybe it's something to do with that. But it's a pretty amazing monument. It's pretty sad that we can't get to it. Walk around it and see it. Okay. And there's Congress. All right, moving forward. Bye-bye. All right, another monument with a fence. This one's not so abrasive just because it's not so tall. So it's not too bad. But interesting monument. Cornelio. Anyway, okay, let's find more. Bye. Okay, I want to tease on this one because it's covered in two fences. This first fence and then that fence. But it's a pretty neat little monument. But that's a fib. So the park itself is covered in a fence, and then the monument is covered in another fence. And so, does that make sense? So this fence is open because the park's open, and then there's a fence around this one. So, not two fences around this one. Then it's getting a little extreme, isn't it? You could, and the next one will have 4 fences, and then 8 fences, and then pretty soon we're gonna have, you know, a brick wall, and it'll be entombed, and you'll never see it again in the rest of your life. Anyway, but it looks like there's another one up here that's got a fence on it too. So we might as well walk through the park real quick and look at the beautiful park. How amazing. And it's so clean and so perfect. And that monument has a fence too. So this one has a fence. And I don't know what that is. Is that an alligator or a person or an alien? Oh, it's a person with their head sideways. I get it. But it has a fence. And this one up here has a fence too. Anyway, okay. It's the land of fences, everybody. You know, but again, all the monuments are beautiful and perfect. You know, I wonder if they had a scenario way back when they had to spend millions and millions of dollars to clean all the gook and stuff off the monuments. Anyway, that's it. Moving on. Bye, everybody. All right, another statue with a fence. Now this one, I really get. You know, it's not so high that it keeps you from seeing the amazing statue, but it certainly tells you don't go crawl in there. And you can almost see the name on the front of it, but anyway, I think that's pretty amazing. I think that's the way to do it. Not these 12-foot, 15-foot high walls, but I guess that's not going to stop somebody who really wants to get in and do mischief. But that's beautiful right there. I like that. Bye, everybody. All right, everybody, here's another memorial, and it too is fenced. And so it's pretty amazing. It's right in front of these crazy skyscrapers, but another fenced memorial monument. Cool. Bye, everybody. All right, everybody, here's another statue, and it too is protected, and it's got glass instead of just a fence, which is amazing. That makes it very cool, because then you can see all of it pretty much, and it's still protected. So very cool, and it's really a neat statue. What's it say? Fuente de las Nereidas. Huh. 1866. Wow. Very cool. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, here's another monument or memorial or what have you. And this one has a little fence, which is nice. So you can still see the memorial and still see it all, except it brings up another problem. You can see here that there's no way I can read that placard. Not at all. So I don't know what that one says. I think there's one over here, but it's nice. Not one lick of graffiti on it, not anything on it, nothing. And it's beautiful and gorgeous. Yeah, totally amazing. And this one says this. So, but again, so this is better, I think. This really stops people from going in there for the most part, but it still lets you see the monument. So, very cool, everybody. All right, moving on. Bye-bye.